Friends, welcome to Daring Marana YouTube channel. Today we will be discussing about scavenge space inspection. So what are the phases we need to do scavenge space inspection and all. Scavenge inspection. This is inspection of piston ring and cylinder liner of main engine through scavenge port. Through the main engine scavenge port, we will inspect piston ring and cylinder liner. Okay, this is not a scavenge inspection. During scavenge inspection, we will check the piston ring, cylinder liner through the main engine scavenge port. This helps to detecting leakage from piston and cylinder cover. If any finished jacket cooling water, then lubricating oil pump should be running during the scavenge port inspection. Okay, this helps during the scavenge inspection helps for detecting leakage from piston and cylinder cover. If any finished jacket cooling water and lubricating oil pumps should be running during the port inspection and all. So the scavenge inspection means it is actually inspection of piston rings and cylinder liner of the main engine through scavenge port. This type of scavenge inspection helps for detecting leakage from piston and cylinder cover. If any finished jacket cooling water and lubricating oil pump should be running during scavenge port inspection. Okay, scavenge inspection. This is carried out partially from under piston area and partially from scavenge receiver. The scavenge inspection is done partially from under piston area and partially from scavenge receiver. Okay, the scavenge inspection is inspection of piston ring and cylinder line etc. of the main engine through scavenge port. This helps for detecting leakage from piston and cylinder cover. If any finished jacket cooling water and lubricating oil pump should be running during scavenge port inspection. Scavenge inspection is carried out partially from under piston area and partially from scavenge receiver. So the preparation before starting the scavenge space inspection, we have to do prepare. So our preparation means make sure that vessel has necessary permission from port authorities or bridge for main engine immobilization. First, we need immobilization certificate. We need to make sure that vessel has necessary permission from port authorities or bridge or for this scavenge space inspection. And our engine should be stopped and indicator cocks should be opened. Engine should be stopped and indicator cocks should be opened. And engage turning gear to main engine. Okay, engage turning gear to main engine. So preparing water step means we have to make sure that vessel we have to get permission from the concerned authority, port authority and all. That is immobilization certificate, main engine immobilization certificate. We have to inform the port authorities and all. Then we have to stop the engine, open the indicator cock, and we have to engage turning gear to main engine. For the inspection, first we can inspect the scavenge space. We can open all under piston area scavenge space doors and scavenger receiver doors. Okay, scavenge space doors. To inspect the scavenge space, we can open the piston scavenge space doors and scavenger receiver door. Okay, here in the picture we can see scavenge space door. So for inspecting the scavenge space, we can open this scavenge space door and scavenger receiver door. Okay, then we can ventilate the space using portable. We can use portable blower for the ventilation of this area. When the piston is below scavenge port, inspect the crown and cylinder wall. Okay, when the piston is below the scavenge port, we can inspect the piston crown and cylinder wall. Okay, we can ventilate the space using portable blower. When the piston is below the scavenge port, we can inspect the crown and cylinder wall. Okay, then we can check for any frictional wear between the sliding surface of cylinder liner and piston. We can check any friction resistance is there between the cylinder liner and piston. Okay, cylinder liner and piston, if there is any friction resistance, we can check. Then we can check for acidic corrosion on the liner surface. If there is any acidic corrosion on the liner surface, due to acidic corrosion, there will be chance of clover leaf pattern formation. So we can check for acidic corrosion on the liner surface. Due to acidic corrosion, liner wears out and clover leaf may be formed. So we can check for acidic corrosion on the liner surface for ensuring that there is no clover leaf formation and all. Then we can check for abrasion on the liner surface. That means forms remnants of mechanical wear, corrosion and combustion. Means there will be maybe chance for is there any abrasion of the liner surface that form remnants of mechanical wear, corrosion and combustion also. We can see abrasion on the cylinder liner. Then turn the engine and inspect the piston rings and piston skirt through the scavenge port. Then we slightly turn the engine, we can inspect the piston rings, piston skirt through the scavenge port. So if we turn the engine, we can see the piston rings, piston skirt through the scavenge port. And if condition is good, then no problem. We can inspect that. Then turn the engine to inspect. We can turn the engine to inspect the piston rod also. After turning the piston ring, piston and all, then we can check the piston rod condition whether it is good and all. Then we can check the free movement of piston ring and springness by pressing the ring. By pressing the ring inside, we can understand the freeness. That means free movement of the piston ring. That is springness by pressing the ring. We can understand the springness of by pressing the ring. We can understand if there is a free movement. Is there a free movement or not? Then we can check for micro seizure that can be seen on the piston rings and liner surface. The piston ring and cylinder liner surface, there will be micro seizure. We can we need to check that also. Here in the picture we can see small micro seizures due to when there is no cylinder proper lubile and all, we can, when the engine run during that time, there will be formation of micro seizure on the piston and rings and liner surface. So we need to check for micro seizure on the piston rings and liner surface. Thank you. This is what are the things we need to follow during scavenge space inspection and all. Thank you.